Hello and welcome to today's video. Today I thought we could do a palette bingo with my Saharan by Juvia's Place. This palette is in my Roulette Pen collab video and I need to use it 10 times. This will be my 10th use, so I thought why not play a little with it and do a little bingo with it. So basically what we're going to do is randomize the shades from here. We have 12 shades. We're going to pick some random numbers and then we're going to try to create a look with those random shades. So this honestly might be a little tough for me because this color story stumps me. This is a palette that I almost always pair with another palette because the color story is a little more difficult for me to work with, but we're gonna do it today. Let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, as we get started, let's go ahead and randomize some numbers. I have a random number generator here. Number 3 is our first shade. Okay, so that's this shade right here. I actually do like this shade. This is one that I think is really pretty. It's a beautiful kind of like a red coppery shimmer kind of thing. Very nice. So let's go ahead and do another one. Okay, I'm not sure if you could see that, but that is number 4, which is the one right beside it. So this one, oh gosh, it's a little scary. This one's that blue one. And I honestly, this one was one that I didn't love in the palette until recently I learned to pair it with like the bronzy shimmer in there. And I like it for that. So hopefully we can get one more that doesn't clash with those two. Let's go ahead and generate another one. 6. Okay, 6 is this weird shade here. It's a very white base, but it does have like a little bit of blue to it. So maybe I could use that as like an inner corner highlight. I'm not someone who typically uses an inner corner highlight because my eye shape is kind of difficult to pull that off, but we'll try it. Let's do one more. 9. Okay, as you can see, this is 9 right here. That one right there, okay. Okay, so I could probably use that one as a liner. I'm gonna push my luck. Let's go for one more here. 8. Okay, so this obviously is shade number 8 and I swatched it down here. Okay, we'll see. I got all shimmers and one matte black. This will be interesting. I'm gonna try to not use any of the other shades. I'm gonna try to just use these, but yeah, I'm curious to see how this will go. Okay, I may regret this, but I think because I didn't get any other matte besides the black, which I do not want to use it as like a crease shade, I think I'm gonna try to turn that red into a little bit of a crease shade. Oh my goodness, this may be a disaster. So let's just see if this works at all. Okay, as I'm putting this in my crease, this is, it's been 2 days since I uploaded my Partners in Cream update, and oh my goodness, I'm so excited that everybody really enjoyed that video. We worked so hard on it, so thank y'all so much for not only like just watching the video, but all the comments and the feedback and the likes that y'all gave that video. It made my day because I'm telling you, we worked so freaking hard on that video. Okay, I think I'm gonna take that blue and put it on my inner and outer corner, and then I will use that bronze as like a lid kind of halo pop. So hopefully that doesn't clash with the red. We will see. I have not tried this color pairing before at all. Okay, also, sorry to topic hop on you, but also if this lighting is bad, go ahead and start giving me feedback. I've never worked with ring lights before until recently, and now that the sun, literally the sun is setting before, like pretty much around 3 or earlier, and the days are just gonna get shorter and shorter, I'm trying to pivot and like make sure I can film, because last year, or pretty much since we've lived in Sweden, anytime that the sun like kind of goes down, it's when I kind of stop filming. I never uploaded that much. But I have this ring light and I'm trying to figure it out, but go ahead and feel free to leave me some constructive criticism on if you hate it, then I'll try to figure out something else to do. But it is not the easiest thing to work with the lighting in Sweden. Oh, and let me go back and topic top to the video again, to that recent video. By the way, I should have linked it in the cards by now if you haven't seen that. But the last Partners in Cream update, oh my goodness. Yes, so back to what I was saying, we wrote it all like on a Friday night. We were literally up way later than we anticipated being up on a Friday night. Bo and I we like our sleep a lot. We need a lot of sleep. Both of us are like that. But we ended up staying up so late that night to try to finish writing it, and then got up the next morning early, got dressed, filmed all day. Like we even ran out of light and had to use like the ring light, and then we had to refilm segments because we tried to create like a green or a blue screen with like my blanket, but that didn't work. So then we had to figure out and use the TV as a green screen, which was really funny. But I honestly can't believe we even got it done because I literally have one or like 2 cameras, this camera and like a little like vlogging camera, and then one little bitty like 8-inch ring light. It's not even like a normal ring light, but we got it all done. I was so excited. And then Sunday we spent, or Bo had to go to work, so I went to work with him and like worked beside him, but we spent all day trying to figure out how to, I didn't know how to do like graphics and stuff, and we spent all day laughing and trying to figure out that, and which it was fun to figure out, but oh my goodness, it was difficult too. But I think it turned out so good, and I'm so proud of the video. But let me tell you that when we were uploading it and we were laughing, we had this moment of, oh my gosh, what if we upload this and nobody likes it? Like nobody thinks it's as funny as we do. And then, so then it became like a running joke for a couple of days that either we were gonna find out that the internet like thinks we're funny and that's funny and the video is funny, or that the internet's gonna become painfully aware of just how like maybe we need to come to terms with we're so codependent or something, because if nobody else found it funny, then that was gonna be a rude awakening to us. But I think that right now we can kind of take a sigh of relief and relax that maybe we're not that codependent. We might be a little codependent. But yeah, I am working on bloopers. Oh my gosh, this is a lot harder to string together bloopers than I thought too, because apparently we were like a well-oiled machine that morning. We knew that we were gonna run out of sunlight early on in the day, and we were trying to get everything filmed. So like, it was like no nonsense. We had everything scripted, and like, so there are some funny bits, but it's definitely, I think if we would have had more time to play with that day and wouldn't have been so rushed, it would have been even funnier. But I am trying to get that together and out soon. Okay, I'm using that black as an eyeliner, hopefully it will build up. That's one thing about this black shade that I kind of like, is that it's not the most opaque, darkest black I've ever had. But if I wanted to use like a black in an eyeshadow look, this is the kind of black I would want to use, that like in an actual eyeshadow look, not just as liner. But I didn't end up using that way today. So maybe if you want a black as an eyeliner, then it would be a little easier to have something a little bit more opaque, a little bit more deep and rich. But I definitely think that there's a place in my collection for a shade that's a little bit more buildable like that. And hopefully you can see it builds up just fine out there. So that looks really good. I'm blending out my edges a little bit so they're not too harsh. All right, I think that's it for the eyeshadow for now. I'm gonna go ahead and do a full face, put on some mascara, and we will discuss the final look in detail. Okay, so I'm back with the finished look. I almost forgot to use that Amon shade, that white shade. Now my swatches look different because literally what I did was I realized I licked my lips too much. So I was trying to dry them off on the back of my head. Ended up smearing it on my face, ended up smearing the black shadow on my face. Then I got up to go like wash my hands and try to get that cleaned up. I think I got it cleaned up, but honestly, now that I'm sitting on camera and when I turn my camera on to look in the viewfinder, oh my goodness, I feel like you can kind of see it still, but oh, today, this filming, it's a mess. But yeah, we ended up putting I did go with the red shade again, and I kind of just worked it on my lower lash line, and then I took that Amon shade that I almost forgot to put on, period, and put it into my inner corner. Again, I barely ever wear inner corner shades because the inside of my eyes are so kind of deeply set, and my eyes are already kind of, I think, close together maybe, I don't know. But I always get a little insecure about like highlighting too much because I feel like it emphasizes the darkness or bags under my eyes. So I do tend to forget to like highlight the inner corners of my eyes, but I did put some on, so hopefully you can see that there. But yeah, I actually don't hate the way this look came out. I think that I would never have I would never put a shimmer into my crease, but it actually works just fine. And then I do like those blue and the red together. I hadn't tried that pairing before, but I think it looks really nice, and I could see doing a halo eye with just those two. And then I already knew that I like these two together. So yeah, normally I would go in with something like Katsina in the crease, but again, it kind of works, and probably what I would end up doing in the future if I wanted to try a warmer crease shade is going with Jamila, which is a matte instead, but it doesn't look bad actually. So I'm surprised that it doesn't come off more shimmery in my crease, but at least in person, it seems pretty wearable. This is one that I commonly struggle with, and honestly, it's because of two shades. This one here and this one here, I'll give you swatches of them because they stump me so hard. They're both kind of like pink, and they pull very pink on my skin tone. So So hopefully you can see those. They're so pink leaning, and I think I could pair them together, but I also don't think they flatter me that much. Like the tones of them just don't, maybe they clash with my skin tone or something, but I do not, other than pairing those two together, I do not know how to use them in this palette. So if you have any recommendations of all of what shades to pair with these two, let me know in the comments, because honestly, these two shades make me struggle with this palette. So yeah, be sure to let me know in the comments for sure. And that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for watching me use this my 10th time, and this will be rolling out of my Roulette Pink collab, which is exciting. And I should probably stop rambling. So that's it for today. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.